Imagine a force so colossal, its tendrils reach into every facet of human existence, a financial leviathan wielding wealth that dwarfs most nations on Earth. This entity isn't some fictional villain, it's BlackRock. In the shadows, BlackRock silently accumulates power. Their coffers bulge with more assets than all but 2 countries can claim. But this wealth isn't used for benevolent purposes. They are, in essence, bankrolling planetary plunder. Forests fall, ecosystems crumble, all fueled by their investments in fossil fuels. The terrifying truth. You, the very person watching this, are likely an unwitting accomplice. Pension funds, retirement plans, these seemingly innocuous financial tools often funnel money straight into BlackRock's coffers. You're trapped in a system designed to enrich them, a system seemingly impervious to individual resistance. This isn't fear-mongering. This is the reality we face. This may be the most crucial video I've ever produced. It unveils the unseen puppeteers manipulating the strings of our world and exposes the uncomfortable truth: we are all, unknowingly, financing this grand, destructive play. The stakes are high. There's much to unpack, much to understand. But before we delve deeper, a single request: hit that like button. Let the fight begin.
At BlackRock, we are forcing behaviors. If you don't achieve these levels of impact, your compensation could be impacted, okay? You have to force behaviors. And if you don't force behaviors, whether it's gender or race or just any way you want to say the composition of your team, you're going to be impacted. And ultimately, it's still going to take time, but I am just as much shocked as Ken is that we have not seen more opportunities. We're going to have to force change.
The behemoth known as BlackRock casts a long, inescapable shadow. It isn't a monstrous creature from myth, but a financial colossus, the largest asset manager on Earth. Their avarice knows no bounds, their singular focus: profit at any cost. This insatiable hunger translates into a chilling reality. BlackRock has its tendrils wrapped around nearly everything. They've woven a web of ownership, a labyrinthine maze of stocks, companies, and property. And you, the average citizen, are likely caught in its inescapable grip. Consider the very banks you trust with your hard-earned money. In America, the supposed giants, the 7 biggest banks. BlackRock holds a significant stake in all of them, the puppeteer pulling the strings behind the scenes. The illusion of choice crumbles. Banking with one seems like a decision, but it's a mere formality. BlackRock's influence is inescapable. I think this is an American phenomenon. Think again. Across the globe, BlackRock's reach extends like a suffocating vine. From the big 4 banks of Australia to the very heart of Germany's financial institutions, their presence is undeniable. Even the quaint banking system of Iceland isn't immune, every bank seemingly entangled with BlackRock's vast network. But banks are just the tip of the iceberg. Your hard-earned money, diligently saved for retirement, finds its way to BlackRock as well. Those pension funds, the 401ks and superannuations, they're likely invested with BlackRock or intricately linked to their web. The control over your financial future, placed in the hands of an entity with an insatiable appetite for profit. The net has been cast wide. In the developed world, the odds are overwhelmingly stacked against you. Your retirement dreams, your financial security, all potentially intertwined with the machinations of BlackRock. There's no escape, no easy opt-out. This is the chilling reality we now face. The tendrils of BlackRock extend far beyond the realm of banks and pensions. Consider the very institutions you rely on for security: insurance giants like AIE. BlackRock has them firmly in its grasp, either through ownership stakes or intricate investment ties. In America, it's a stranglehold. More insurance companies trust BlackRock with their investments than any other entity. The illusion of choice shatters once more. Your financial safety net becomes a thread in BlackRock's colossal web. The tentacles of this financial behemoth have infiltrated the very fabric of the American dream: home ownership. Reports expose a disturbing truth: BlackRock and pension funds are driving up housing prices at an alarming rate. They act like insatiable vacuums, swallowing vast swathes of the real estate market, leaving ordinary citizens like you and me priced out, the chance of home ownership slipping further and further out of reach. But wait, there's more. Media outlets, supposedly bastions of truth, are compromised. Vox, for instance, claims the housing crisis is a separate entity from Wall Street machinations. But a crucial detail is omitted: Vox itself is sponsored by Goldman Sachs, a notorious Wall Street bank, and who holds a significant stake in Vox's parent company, Comcast. BlackRock, of course, Can we trust anyone? The true depth of BlackRock's influence goes beyond direct ownership. Consider investment firms and banks. BlackRock holds sway over many of them. Take Goldman Sachs, partially blamed for the 2008 financial crisis. BlackRock is a major shareholder, wielding significant voting rights that determine where Goldman Sachs invests its money. By extension, BlackRock's influence reaches far deeper than what appears on the surface. Remember Vox's sponsorship by Goldman Sachs. BlackRock, through its ownership stake, becomes an indirect sponsor as well. The tendrils of BlackRock constrict even the realm of information. Coca-Cola, the beverage behemoth, is firmly within their grasp, but their reach extends beyond a single brand. Their claws grip PepsiCo as well, the supposed rival in the endless cola wars. The illusion of competition crumbles. BlackRock holds sway over both, a puppeteer manipulating the market from the shadows. We turn to the news, seeking truth amidst the din of information. But where can we find solace? Fox News, the New York Times, CNN, the entire spectrum is potentially compromised. BlackRock, the omnipresent entity, owns stakes in all of them. From the staid New York Post to the international reach of Sky News and The Sun, their influence pervades. This isn't limited to traditional media. The social media landscape, the platforms where we connect and share, are tainted as well. BlackRock, the ever-present investor, holds significant ownership in Twitter and Facebook, and by extension, WhatsApp and Instagram. The information we consume, the very way we connect, is potentially influenced by this unseen puppeteer. BlackRock's reach isn't confined to national borders. From North America to the bustling economies of Asia and Australia, their influence extends. They've woven a web that encompasses the entire planet. An estimated 90% of the media we consume, the very narratives that shape our worldview, are touched by BlackRock and its silent partner Vanguard. Is it any wonder, then, that a single message could be disseminated across the globe with such ease? The chilling truth settles in. When I spoke of a company owning a significant chunk of the world, I wasn't exaggerating. Through direct ownership and a labyrinthine network of holdings, BlackRock has its fingerprints on nearly everything. No industry escapes their grasp. Their $10 trillion in assets, a number so vast it boggles the mind, dwarfs the GDP of most nations. Imagine the combined economic output of Germany, Japan, Russia, Canada, all dwarfed by the wealth BlackRock wields.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
With such power comes responsibility, a monumental burden. But how responsible is BlackRock? The data paints a grim picture. They are the world's leading investor in fossil fuels, the very lifeblood of industries that despoil our planet. The Amazon rainforest, its delicate ecosystem under siege. BlackRock is a major contributor to deforestation. Their influence extends beyond environmental destruction. Allegations of human rights abuses against indigenous populations around the world stain their record. And the reach doesn't stop with BlackRock. Their competitors, entities like Vanguard, are no less culpable. The system itself is rigged. Our money, flowing from our banks, pension funds, and investments, fuels these behemoths. We may decry the destruction of the Amazon, the degradation of our planet, but where does the money flow? Without our unwitting participation, these entities wouldn't have the power to manipulate entire industries. The responsibility lies with us, but fear not. In the next part of this video, we'll explore solutions. There's hope yet, a chance to dismantle this insidious system. But first, share this knowledge. Let others become aware. The power of social media, a tool for change, can be our weapon in this fight. There is hope. A way to combat this insidious system, a path to wrest back control. The answer lies in a simple truth: follow the money. The very institutions we trust with our hard-earned cash, banks, pension funds, use it to make investments. They wield our money like a weapon, shaping the world around us in ways we may not even be aware of. The tragedy? Most of us are blind to this truth. We have no idea where our money goes, what it ultimately supports. This ends now. Demand transparency. Hold your bank, your insurance company, your pension fund accountable. Investigate their practices. Where does their money flow? What are they financing? If their investments go against your values, against the very future of our planet, act. Withdraw your funds. Look beyond the traditional institutions. Explore alternative banking solutions. Small credit unions, online banks, research them meticulously. Even these bastions of hope might have hidden ties to the behemoths seek to escape. But with vigilance, you can find a haven, a place to invest your money ethically. Remember, information is power. When the media bombards you with financial news, follow the money trail. Who sponsors the outlet delivering the information? What agenda might they have? Who benefits from the narrative they spin? Be discerning, be skeptical. Let reason be your guide. The same applies to your personal investments, be it stocks or property. Research relentlessly. Uncover the true cost of your investment. What damage might it be causing? Is it contributing to the very destruction you seek to prevent? There will be limitations, of course. Some entities, like the Singaporean government, are deeply entangled with BlackRock. Complete decoupling might seem impossible. But despair not. There are always options. Online banks, ethical investment opportunities, the tide is turning. The power lies with us, the masses. Every informed decision, every dollar diverted from destructive practices is a victory. Collectively, our small actions can create a tidal wave of change. We are not powerless. This knowledge may be heavy, the truth a bitter pill to swallow. But remember, awareness is the first step. Educate yourself, educate others, share this knowledge. Together, armed with information and a collective will, we can dismantle this system, one ethical investment, one withdrawn dollar at a time. The power is in our hands. Let's use it wisely.